Hi Leo, welcome back. So Leo, this is going to be your spiritual tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. When I was meditating on the Leo collective energy, I got a few different images and a few songs that I want to share with you before I get the tarot cards out. But one of the things in particular that grabbed my interest was they showed me an image of, the game where you have 3 cups and then you hide a ball or a coin or whatever under one cup, and then you move the cups around and then you have the person guess. I got that image. So symbolically speaking, it could mean a few different things. One, I heard keep you guessing, like there's a situation here that always keeps you guessing, or a person that maybe always keeps you guessing, Leo. But it could also point to the fact that there's some like elusive energy, like 7 of Cups type of vibe, where there is a lot of choices, but not all are the right choices. You know what I'm saying? Well, from a spiritual standpoint, no such thing as a wrong choice, because you either grow or you get what you need. But you know what I mean? It's like a little bit of a mix in the energy. Some of you even possibly mind games that are going on. Whether you're playing tricks on yourself or maybe another person, but it's like always, okay, I heard always on your toes or always keeps you guessing. They actually showed me, this is a Geico commercial? I don't really know. There's a commercial where there is like $1 on a fishing pole on a string, and there's an older man, and every time the person gets close to grabbing the dollar, he pulls it back a little bit. So I'm getting a lot of imagery about being so close you could catch it, or having choices but not really knowing, what's underneath cup number 1, having to make decisions based off of intuition, and maybe more on intuition than you're comfortable with, rather than like your practical, logical mind. So it's a really interesting vibe. And then on the heels of that, I got a song. And all I kept hearing was the best, simply the best, the best. First of all, you're not going to settle for anything but the best, okay? Or you should not be settling for anything but the best, whether that's in yourself or another or a job, or I don't care. But I just kept hearing that word, simply the best, simply the best. You may also find like, over the next couple weeks that you're having these experiences where you're experiencing something and like, wow, this is the best. Like this moment is the best. This food is the best. Something like that going on. All right. So let's get the tarot cards out and see, Leo, where this is headed. You already have one card out, and it's the Square. So this card does talk about tension and challenges, stalls. It can be a very frustrating energy. It kind of coincides with what's going on astrologically as well, as we're in the pre-shadow of the retrograde. So you might be feeling that type of energy come in. But this is to reorient you, to help to put something in a different perspective, okay? So whatever the frustration or the challenges are, I feel like you're going to be able to utilize that in a way that helps things work out in a better way. It's almost like, Leo, liking a challenge, as opposed to shying away from a challenge, accepting the challenge, right? Because another thing they kept showing me was like video game caricatures, video game, I don't know what they call those, when you create your own person in a video game. Well, anyways, I feel like you accept the challenge, whatever it is. All right, you're going to step up to the challenge. Then you have the 8 of Cups here. So this talks about walking away, departure, okay? Some of you may choose, if a situation is too challenging, you may choose to walk away, and that's your solution. But I feel like most of you, though, it's like wanting to strive for the best. So taking on something that maybe feels frustrating, but at the same time, it's working out in your favor, okay? So I'm not really sure. Let's get the tarot cards out and see. We're going to go into the head space. Then we're going to go into the heart space. And then we're going to look at the bigger spiritual picture. And it could be, Leo, that maybe you are being guided to kind of leave something alone for now, as opposed to take something head on. But I feel, they gave me the word headstrong. I feel a lot of you taking the stance instead of like, bring it on, I can do this. And I feel like there's an easier way, you know, and this kind of reminds me of the Aries reading. So if you have Aries in your chart, maybe go check out their reading as well. But I'm almost feeling like your stance might be, I can take on whatever, but the Spirit's coming in and saying, there's an easier way, right? So maybe I heard leave it alone. Leave it alone for now and watch as things kind of dissipate in the energy, or as the challenge kind of unwinds itself, because they're showing me something in a knot and then, you know, it unwinding. Okay. All right, so let's go into the headspace. I also noticed that I have a lot of pressure in my headspace right now. I don't know if you feel like you're under some sort of pressure, or you're having some pressure in just like headache or tension there. But to me, it was like a feeling of putting myself under too much pressure. So some of you maybe have a bad habit of putting too much pressure on yourself, you know, and then getting frustrated and at yourself, and then it kind of triggering you in a way that doesn't serve you. And I think that's what it's like. You don't need to put all that undue stress on yourself. All right, Leo, I feel like some of you are feeling some sort of pressure, but a lot of it is self-inflicted, because you think you need to be here, you think you need to do that, or you think you need to look better, or you need to do this better. And it's like, ease up on yourself. You would never hold anyone you love to that unattainable standard. So why are you doing that to yourself? And some of you are like, well, because that's what motivates me. And Spirit is saying that that may be the truth, but during this time frame, especially with the retrograde, you're best to come at it from a different angle. There's an easier way, and be easier on yourself as well as you find your way. All right. So sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry, but it's like, that was like a thought train download. I had to get it all out before I got any more cards out. All right, so 5 of Swords. I had one card flip over there. 5 of Cups. The Strength. 2 of Pentacles. Well, okay, so Leo, in the headspace, again, this is frustration, this is pressure, this is feeling a disconnect. This is taking on more than you can chew, or more than you need to take on, and then feeling the emotional or the physical hit of that and feeling drained. All right, so you're trying to be maybe stronger than you are. And I'm not saying you're not strong, Leo, but you can't, but you don't need to be strong all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to say, I need a timeout, I need a break, I need someone to take this, that I took on too much, you know? I think it's okay to say, I'm not here for you because I'm not here for myself right now. And give yourself some time here, and maybe even some space to kind of walk away from this very challenging energy that you have going on in your psyche, okay? That's not really being dealt with. As opposed to like kind of dealing with it, I feel you're just trying to push through something here, or to save face in a situation, Leo. And I don't mean to be harsh on you or call you out or nothing like that, but I can see that that you're overdoing it, you know, and thinking too much about things, and it's creating distance from what it is that you're actually wanting. It is also creating like a drain on your energy. Like if your energy was a battery, you might be on like 10% right now, you know, or you know what I'm saying? Like it's getting to the point where I feel like you need to spend some time alone and think about what's important to you and kind of recharge your battery, so to speak. And Some of you are feeling like they keep wanting me to say everything to everyone, everything to everyone. Some of you think that you have to be everything to everyone, and you can fix that, and you could be there for that, and you could be there at that time, you know, and not replenishing in the process, Leo. Or you're holding yourself to that standard in your mind, which is an unattainable standard, that you must be this perfection for everyone else, you know, and in the meantime, draining yourself, because there's an essence there to that, Leo, that has a little bit of unworthiness tied to it, like who you are isn't good enough, or what you have to currently offer isn't sufficient. Like, that is a damaging thought to give yourself, because it's like you already are complete, you know, you are who you are for a reason, and it's okay to chill out a little bit and love yourself a little bit more. I'm actually getting a headache as I talk about this. Whew. So, sorry, I had to take a second to clear my energy out. Y'all are overwhelming me. It's overwhelming. I don't even know if you're consciously aware that you do this to yourself. It could be so habitual that you just think this is how everybody thinks, but this is unique to whoever's watching this reading, okay? It's like there's a different way to think about things, Leo. There's a different way to feel about this that would feel a lot better to you. So let's see what's going on emotionally in the emotional space and go from there. So Leo, emotionally, you have the Three of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So I feel like there is that emotional distancing going on as well. Some of you, it's physical distance between you and another. But to me, this just either way speaks of a little bit of guardedness, a little bit of needing to kind of separate and kind of go within, Leo, to figure out what it is that you are feeling and move forward from it, because there is a lot of holding on, okay, going on, or holding your heart close to your chest. So I feel like some of you don't want to let it out. You don't, maybe you're so used to other people talking to you about like what's going on with them that you don't often maybe say what's going on with you emotionally or something, or you haven't been doing that, and it's like needing to let it out. You know, I feel like there's some closed offness here going on in the emotional space, and I heard the attitude of gratitude. Some of you need to bring the attitude of gratitude into the mix. But there is also like a protectiveness, you know, and it's like, this is mine to deal with, and I will deal with it on my own. And maybe that's just how you cope, Leo. I'm not telling you to do anything different, by the way, because we're all unique. I'm just saying it is causing some blockages, all right? But it's this sense of like, I like to deal with my own stuff, you know, and that's that very fixed Leo nature coming through here. It's a bit of stubbornness as well. But emotionally, it's like knowing where you want to go, you know, and looking into the horizon, but also wanting to kind of protect where you're at or what you currently have. But you are getting ready to make some sort of movement emotionally in a big way. So I do feel you moving past some of these harboring resentments is what I heard. Some of you are holding resentments. Others of you are just holding your feelings tight to your chest. But I feel an open, it's going to open like the floodgates. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm even having trouble like vocalizing what I'm feeling. I cannot even put into words what I'm feeling. And I feel energy when I read energy, collective energy. And it's almost like this flood or hurricane of thoughts going on. and I can't even get them out of my mouth fast enough, you know? So, let it out. I don't mean to pause, but I'm getting like a little bit of relief in the energy, so I feel a sigh of relief. So the relief is on the way, you know, once you allow it in. Let's see the bigger spiritual picture. Temperance. Oh, I know I saw a card flip. Where is it? The Page of Wands. I heard decompress. Decompress. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Four of Swords. Now I want to yawn. What in the what? That's some of y'all need to, like, meditate, chill out, take a nap, decompress, maybe yawn. I don't know. Yawning is a shift in your energy. Sneezing is as well, interestingly enough. But it's just like, there's a sigh of relief coming in. Some of you have downright pushed yourself or could be during this time frame, future tense, pushing yourself to the point of exhaustion. So be careful about that. But it's like, keep your balance here, Leo, because the playfulness is coming back. And there is a sense of security as well coming through for you. I heard interconnectedness. You may also notice that your dream state has interconnected with your wake state, meaning that you might be problem solving about some things you have going on in your current life in the dream state. I've been getting a lot of dream state type of messages. I just got that for Aries. I got it for Aquarius as well. Could be dealing with either of those signs, but there is a connectedness here. But this to me is the sigh of relief right here. Okay, so this is, they keep on wanting me to say back in the saddle again. This is you, Leo, kind of getting back into control over your emotions and how you're feeling and wanting to be a little bit more light and playful. You might notice a lift in the energy that's allowing you to feel more energized than you had been feeling once you take your focus off the challenge. So they do want you to shift your focus for now off of whatever the frustration is, because it's pulling you down energetically. But then it's like a great sense of connectivity coming through here, Leo, and a great sense of feeling more secure. And some of you may also be placing focus too on finances or the home or family arena, getting more rest at night, taking better care of yourself or your home environment may also be really therapeutic for you. It's like it gets you back into the swing of things, right? And once you get back into the swing of things, this very challenging energy becomes untangled on its own without much focus needed, right? So I think that's why they're saying, you know, we don't doubt, Leo, that you could take on any challenge, but you don't have to take on every challenge. You know, they're giving me the song, know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away. So this is one of those walk away moments, right? Where you can collect yourself, and then things kind of naturally, I don't want to say dissolving, but the frustration dissipating in the environment. So let's see what the Osho Zen has to say then, Leo. Look at that depiction. Yeah, mind. It's the card of overthinking. So, I mean, I don't even know if I need another card. That kind of sums it up. Oh my gosh, this is my connectedness card. I kept getting that word connectedness. So, if you create problems in the mind, you also create problems in the 3D, in your reality, right? We create from our state of consciousness. Some of you are creating unnecessary drama or problems because of the way that you're focused upon something. All right. Need one more. And slow down. It's the card of the turtle. Needing to slow down a little bit, all right? Not easy for a Leo to do, but I feel like if you don't slow down, the universe is going to zap you and you're going to slow down anyways. And I think that's where the fatigue is coming from, okay? So let's see what the guidance card is then for you, Leo. Ignore that one. It says study. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. Some of you might do some good. They're giving me a song. I said change, do you good. Just change, do you good. That's Sheryl Crow. A change will do you good. Also, this is a good opportunity to pick up some books or learn a new trade. Learn something that's going to expand your mind and your consciousness, to take your mind off of whatever the challenge is. All right. So, wow, Leo, interesting reading. I really don't have any other zodiac signs out other than you, Leo. Well, that's not true. You could also have Cancer in your chart, Aries, Sagittarius, or Aquarius, or you could be dealing with any of those zodiac signs. But it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram as well for more fun stuff, as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana is the name of both platforms. Both are linked below and in the About section of my YouTube. Also, if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so in the About section as well. Either way, I'm wishing you the very best, Leo, and until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.